Starting off your journey as a bank teller and finishing it off by reaching the top of the Rugby Mountain had a face, it would most likely be Bundee Aki's. Normally, you'd be hard-pressed to find similarities between a bank teller working on the other side of the world and a World Rugby Player of the Year nominee. But when it comes to Bundee Aki, you can expect anything to happen. The Connacht and Irish talisman has had a unique route to rugby prominence, and his genesis tale revolves around the core values of his game: sacrifice, family, and an unwavering determination to succeed. But what was the choice? Fua Leofi Bundelu Aki, a young man from the Auckland neighborhood of Manurewa, played for Manurewa High School's first 15 and aspired to play professional rugby. However, the path to professional rugby is not always easy, and Aki, like many other young players, was forced to choose between continuing his sport and earning a living elsewhere. At the age of 18, Aki made the difficult decision to put his professional dreams on hold and work as a bank teller to support his young family. So how did it all start from? Born on April 7th, 1990 in Auckland, New Zealand, Bundee Aki grew up in Mangere, an Auckland district recognized for its lively Polynesian community, as well as its socio-economic struggles. Aki grew up in a large Samoan family with limited financial resources. His parents worked tirelessly to provide for their children, developing in Aki a strong work ethic and sense of responsibility from an early age. Despite their best efforts, the family frequently struggled to make ends meet, and Aki faced the challenges that come with growing up in a less fortunate setting. Aki acquired a strong interest in rugby from a young age, and it became an important outlet for him. However, seeking a career in rugby was riddled with challenges. The competitive nature of the sport in New Zealand meant that only the most remarkable talents could hope to make it to the professional level. Aki encountered mistrust and doubt from individuals who thought his aspirations were impossible. He also had to strike a balance between his love of rugby and the necessity to support his family, often working part-time to help out. "I had to choose between my job and my dream. I chose my job because I had a young family who were depending on my income from it," said Aki. While adding to his story as to how difficult it was for him in the beginning, Aki said, "It was a tough call, but one I felt I had to make. I then chose to walk away from rugby completely and focus fully on my job in the bank and looking after and providing for my family. To support my family, I felt I had to sacrifice the thing I liked most, which was rugby." However, things can take a sudden turn for the better, no matter where you're at or what you're doing, and for Aki, it happened while working at a bank. Tana Umaga, an All Blacks legend, paid Aki a surprise visit and offered him a trial period with Counties Manukau, where he was head coach in New Zealand's National Provincial Championship, on a contract worth $15,000, which was significantly less than he was earning at the bank. But Aki took the opportunity and delivered a string of standout performances, earning him a fully professional deal with Super Rugby team the Waikato Chiefs. Aki's career truly took off at the Chiefs, with the big center impressing at Super Rugby level and playing a key role in the team's title win in 2013 under former Australia head coach Dave Rennie. A certain Gareth Anscombe was vital to the Chiefs' victory that season, starting at fullback in the final before committing to Wales. Aki's performances were also getting attention, particularly in Samoa. He could have stayed in New Zealand to compete for a spot on the All Blacks squad, but the midfield was filled with world-class players like Sonny Bill Williams, Ma Nonu, and Conrad Smith. Instead, Aki accepted an invitation to play for the Irish province Connacht, potentially qualifying for Ireland based on residency. This was the beginning of his career in Ireland. Aki dominated Irish rugby after joining Connacht in 2014. Historically, Connacht has had terrible relations with the other three provinces, Leinster, Munster, and Ulster, with the Irish Rugby Football Union investing less in the Galway-based side. But Aki was vital in turning around Connacht, with the New Zealander providing so much leadership and energy that helped fire the underdog Irish province to the then Pro 12 title in 2016 under Pat Lam. By the time he qualified for Ireland on residency, Aki had made such an impact in the PRO 12 with his explosive carrying and offloading game that he was almost certain to be picked to the national squad. As expected, Aki received a call from then Ireland head coach Joe Schmidt, and he played the entire 80 minutes in his test debut in November 2017, when his adopted nation defeated South Africa 38-3. "He's naturally a warrior," Connacht head coach Pete Wilkins told The Telegraph. "He will carry through brick walls through you and won't shirk any challenge." While talking further about it, Wilkins said, "We've always known that abrasiveness and robustness, I suppose that power game, has always been there. But he's got himself in the condition where he's getting high-speed involvements, and not just one-offs, but back-to-back. He then continued saying he's staying in the game after that. He's not just having a big sprint or a big carry and then drifting off to the end of the backline for a rest. He's looking to be in the moment, and he's looking to get back-to-back contributions to the team. That's enormous. However, since making his Test debut, Aki has been in and out of the side due to Ireland's great depth in the number 12 jersey, with players such as Robbie Henshaw and Stuart McCloskey all battling for the same slot. But what about the British and Irish Lions in the World Cup? Aki's play improved dramatically in 2021, earning him a spot on the British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa that summer. He performed admirably, earning a starting spot in the third Test, but the Lions lost narrowly and eventually 2-1 in the series. But when talking about his form, it can be said that it has improved since then, and Aki had not only re-established himself as Ireland's first-choice inside center, aided by Henshaw's injury problems, but has also emerged as one of the world's top midfield players. Last year, Aki's performance for Ireland was outstanding, with his explosive carrying and pace, sharp distribution abilities, influence at the breakdown, and defensive brilliance distinguishing him as a world-class player. The 34-year-old helped Ireland win a pool that included South Africa, Scotland, Tonga, and Romania, which shows his ability and capability as a key player of the sport. Despite being a great rugby player, his journey was not without challenges. Despite the early challenges, Aki had a significant impact on Connacht rugby. His leadership abilities and outstanding accomplishments on the field rapidly earned him a huge following. However, his career in Ireland was not without problems. Aki had to contend with the physical demands of professional rugby, including injuries that threatened to halt his progress. Rugby is a physically demanding sport, and Aki had to go through phases of recovery and rehabilitation that tested both his mental and physical resilience. Furthermore, as a crucial player for Connacht, Aki frequently faced intense scrutiny and great expectations. The pressure to constantly provide high-quality performances might be daunting, and there were occasions when the weight of obligation felt too heavy to carry. Nonetheless, Aki's perseverance and excellent work ethic kept him moving forward, even in the face of hardship. Today, Bundee Aki is celebrated as one of the finest rugby players of his generation. His journey from the streets of Mangere to the international rugby stage is a wonderful story of overcoming adversity. Aki's impact on Connacht rugby and the Irish national team has been significant, propelling both teams to new heights. His accomplishments have been recognized not just with accolades and prizes, but also by the respect and adoration of fans, teammates, and opponents alike. Aki's legacy extends beyond his on-field achievements. He has inspired countless individuals with his story of resilience and determination. His success serves as a reminder that no dream is too big, no matter the obstacles in the way, and you can always achieve it no matter what. But we'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this outstanding rugby player? Let us know with your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked watching this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing sport content. See you next time.